This was an oil painting I did several years ago. I sold it to a friend. It's 20 by 16, a beautiful frame. And we went to his 90th birthday yesterday, and we had a marvellous afternoon. And he's got a lot of lovely paintings he's created over the years, plus a couple of mine. But the one that I wanted to see is probably up in there in the attic, to be taken over by this one. Taken the well, anyway, it's just of a rocky coastline, based on something in Wales that I got a sort of memory of. But I like that picture. I was sorry to see it go, but the money being money, I was quite happy to get that. It's now got the abstract I did last week. I think it was last week. In its place. So there we are. I thought I'd show you that. I've got another one that I will show you, but that's on. I've got to download that from email. Okay, right. So what we're going to do. Just come out of that. Oops. Come on. Oh. Doesn't want to come back. Ah, it's the wrong one. Okay, well I've got this at a slight angle. You can just about see some of the acrylics that I'm going to use. I've angled the camera so that I don't get my head in the way, which I'm apt to do. I've put my pinny on because acrylic, when that dries, it's permanent, and if you get it on your clothes, well, bye bye. So I'll just prime a bit of what is it? Cartridge paper. It's quite heavy cartridge paper. It's on another another demo, but I'm not very sentimental about my demos. But I want to sort this, and let's just make a couple of marks on it. Where's my pencil? I don't draw very often. I go straight in. Oh, here we are. I've got this with a big lead, so it's sort of a bit of a. So trees in there, a bit of a church, Norfolk. That's a bit. I'll straighten up when I do it. Something like that. That's right, that'll do. We can put a bit of this. We can have a bit of a pond there and show a bit of that church, and then just some foreground. Right, okay. I'm going to use that brush for doing my trees. I haven't used this one for a long time. It's got a lot of paint stuck in the bottom of these bristles, but you know. Bit of water, a cup of tea, most important. Let's get that straight. I can't move my board further over, so and push this because I'll be off the table. I had a subscriber from Holland leave a comment on the River Wandle. He said, "What's the Wandle?" Well, the River Wandle is what it is, a River Wandle. We ride along it most Tuesday mornings, but we've been bugged by rain, a lot of rain, so we don't go out in the wet. We're too old for that. And And the river flows from Croydon, the other side of Croydon, which is a sort of a South London suburb. Really, it's not quite. It's Surrey. We're in Surrey, but we're not really. Surrey has sort of grown a bit with loads of houses and stuff. Anyway, the river itself is a Surrey chalk stream. It's very lovely because it's all we've got in South London, really. And one or two drainage sort of rivers called the River Graveney, which is not really a river until it floods, which it does frequently, and that flows into the Wandle, which then flows into the Thames, but it's only about 16 miles long. Well, as the crow flies anyway. The actual journey there from here to the Thames by the river would be about 8 miles. 10 miles, probably, possibly. But we just ride along it. It's a beautiful, beautiful little river. But it's a chalk stream, a Surrey chalk stream. There are 200 of them in the world, and most of them are in the UK because all the chalk underneath the topsoil. And it's very good for trouts. They seem to thrive on it. But anyway, enough of me. Let's do something with this guy. So I might. I'll use this brush. I'll just give it a bit of a wet. I'm going to put a little bit of sky in. Let's just get a bit of that. Right, okay, let's get some nice light colour on the horizon. Bit too yellow. It was nice seeing my painting. I hadn't seen it for a few months. But the other one is of a yacht at anchor with a smaller boat. I might be a Thames barge, I can't remember. But I like that painting as well, and two of the best paintings I've done I've sold for quite a bit of money, but not really what they were worth, but for friends. Can't say I like that brush. I'll go back to the brush I was going to use, which is that one. Right, let's get some bit of Payne's grey, touch of the birch yellow. Using paint thin like this, it will take a while to cover. I'll put in this light horizon with ochre. Try to get that lighter, but the best way to get something lighter is to put something dark next to it. So let's have a bit of blue and Payne's grey. It's not drying quick enough. I'll put in a bit of foreground, I think. So we'll have a bit of yellow. And we'll just leave that bit to the pond there. And put a bit of light bluey bit of distance. Right, let's add a bit of texture in that. Good bit of texture brushes. Just a bit of burnt shadow with that yellow. Give a bit of more of a field colour. Right, I'll put the trees in. But you can go over this with acrylic quite quickly when it dries. Sort of a Norfolk scene. You can paint over this and then just reinstate it. Alright, let's just look at that for a minute. Someone said to me once, a friend, a Norfolk friend, that if you paint Norfolk, every bit of Norfolk's got a church on it, apart from the windmills. So that was a lesson, really. I don't come from Norfolk. We've got family in Norfolk. I have been there several times camping and English country cottages are very lovely. All right, let's just go back to that sky now. I see that there's an exhibition of two large Turner paintings that haven't been on display for many years. They went to America. Turner sold them, or they were sold. No, he was dead. They were sold to Mr. Frick, and they've been in his collection for many years. But they're on the road now, so you can see them in the National Gallery. Let's say up to middle of February, something like that. One of my subscribers sent me a messaged me on Messenger and gave me that information, so I pass it on to you. they look extremely beautiful as all Turner's Sky is great painting. Right, let's get back to the painting. Not sure I like that. It's a better grey. Just keep going over it. As it dries, it'll take more paint. So let's get a bit of blue sky in there. Put a bit of blue on that. There. Looking a bit of a mess at the moment, isn't it? It's not very dry. The weather's very damp at the moment. It's misty, but it is November. Right, let's get a bit of white. Some of that. Just brighten that. Brighten. Lighten some of that. Soften. I'm not bothered particularly about the colour of the grass. Right, go, let's get some bit of dark. I'm just imagining this. Oh, listen, I've hurt my neck. I've got a real problem with my neck at the moment. And it is all because I'm painting in the one strained position, and then I'm looking over to my right to my laptop and doing all the comments and stuff. I'm looking for some more cloth. Oh, I've got a bit here, a bit of dry toweling. It's not dry very quickly, is it? Alright, let's just mixing a cloudy sort of colour with a bit of blue and ultramarine, and Payne's grey, bit of sienna in there. Burnt sienna is a really good cloud colour. Soften all that. Now I don't want that blue to be the same colour as the cloud. I've darkened the cloud a bit, I think. I've done quite a bit of painting lately, as you know. Which is not white, it's a creamy colour. The one for Norfolk skies is Edward Seago. You can find a gallery showing his paintings on Google. Put a little bit of light blue in there. Some of this acrylic can be a bit weak. I prefer burnt sienna in the clouds than yellow ochre. More grey than that, I think. Now, I don't think this is going to take too long. Of course, you can wind forward. Oh, we've got sky coming on there. Light against dark. Oh, I need to get a bit of that down. Here. Right, we'll put a church in back in a minute. Let's just get some of this. A bit of burnt sienna with the white. The gentleman asked about the River Wandle. Says he finds my pictures relaxing. I hope he doesn't find them too relaxing. He dozes off in the bath or something. Sort of thing I used to do. But I haven't got a bath now. Get some Nice clouds up here. Right, now we've got a nice dark there to counter change against. Right, let's get back into that middle distance now. I'm going to do the church. I'm going to use a flat brush. Come on, flat brush. I've got a large 3/4 flat inch flat brush. Right, so the colour of the church will be grey, won't it? Slate grey. I'm watching the television, well, I'm watching my tablet, talk radio. It just showed a sketch of poor old Joe, Sleepy Joe, and he's not doing very well. Alright, there's a good bit of counter change, there's more of a bit of a grey there, an ochre grey. Okay, well that'll do. Thanks. We can go around that now. Let's just clean that brush. I'm going to use this brush that I mentioned earlier. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but just to stipple on these trees here. Poor old Joe. My cough is due to COPD. Years of breathing in carpet dust and enthusiastic pipe smoking. I don't smoke now. It could kill me. So for the church, just bury it behind trees. I'll put some air in those trees here. Well, it's not unattractive. Let that dry off a bit. We'll go back over those clouds. Alright, see if we can get some light back in those clouds. Get some pleasant shapes on them really. Just a touch of, I keep saying touch of burnt sienna, but it really does work. It's a lovely colour, better than yellow ochre. Well, I find anyway. A bit of red in that. All right. Head, chest, face, all clear. It's just that you have to live with it. All right, a bit more of this lovely. Well, we can just lighten. No, they're a little bit damp at the moment. I won't push my luck with those yet. I might go to the National Gallery, Trafalgar Square. We want to get some light in there, I think. Just got a bit of ochre in there. Right, so here's some clouds up here. But keep it all soft. It's a better effect, I think. does that look like? On the screen, yeah, not too bad. Still needs a bit more light. Right, let's just feather over that. No, it's still not quite dry. Right, let's go and put some nice yellowy. I've only got dark yellow for the acrylics at the moment. I'll have to get some more. So let's just right, let's do this water here. Right, so I guess a bit of green as such I can make. I've got plenty of greens, but I don't like using them. I much prefer to do it this way, mixing my greens. Different in acrylic, I mean in abstracts. Right, I'll use this brush here now. Okay, I'm not going to do anything to that church, I quite like that. It's the landscape that is the problem, well not problem, let's just get some light in these. Just putting some air back in them. Right, I don't think I can do much more than that for a Monday morning. I hope you enjoyed your weekend, folks. We did. Now, see if I've got mount, and that's probably too big. Oh, I don't know. Let's get rid of that. Okay, tread in it. Right, let's move that up with those brushes. Right, okay, well, there you go. I quite like that. I'll move the camera over.